Hey everyone, it's Mike, and we are back with our Barbarossa playthrough of the Dark Valley. It's been a little bit, so first off, let me just say, I am very sorry about that. I am trying to do better in being more consistent in uploading videos instead of just, one or two videos a week. I think the last couple months has been probably just about one video a week, and I would like to be doing much more than that. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Hopefully, by keeping the videos shorter, that'll better. What do I want to say? Um, Help me make more of them, basically. So, yeah, let's begin. So, here's an outside view of the situation. Soviets are in some trouble in the south since all of their mech cores are gone. In the center, they have a bit of a line forming here. However, there are not a lot of Soviet units in the north, and there are not a ton in the south. There's definitely so let's get started. So let's bring up our sequence of play since it has been a while for me. So we start with Axis reinforcements. Okay. So it is turn 4. So we get 4 infantry. We do reinforcements first. So we have these armor divisions. And we are going to send them all to the south. Or stick them in Lublin. Actually, I may not be able to do that. Can I do that? And this is what happens when you don't play, for 3 weeks, and you play so many other games that it's like, this, da 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 da. Alright, it has to be in Greater Germany, and I think Poland is considered Greater Germany. Good enough for me. And we'll stick this one. So now we get 4 infantry and 5 mech. So let's zoom in. And let's find you. We'll increase you 1. I have mech. I almost feel like I gave them these mechanized replacements last turn. I almost feel that way. Probably not, though. Probably not. In any case, I'm just gonna give it to them because they could use the help. Maybe not. Alright, so I think that's all of the armor units. So, increase that by 1. Oh, here's a mechanized. 2. Just looking for where stuff might be reduced. I think that's everything. 5 mechanized steps. Motorized has got to be considered as mechanized, right? Yeah. Okay. So then Soviet reinforcements, because we still don't have any Soviet replacements. All right. Get these guys out on the board. And now we have our 2 tank brigade markers. At the end of the last video, I removed the mech cores, and these are here kind of to represent that absorption from independent, units that, because of, Red Army staffing layoffs, I guess we'll say, were unwieldy and uncommandable, and were shunted into brigades and parceled out. So, all right. So, Axis Air Base. So, let's see. I would say this one's in a pretty good spot. I don't see anywhere that we could really move it. We don't have this city yet, so this one's probably, and it's less of a good spot. This one, let's relocate. We'll move that one up. And we might as well move this one to here, as long as we keep things up. That's pretty good. And turn. I wish 2, 3, 4, 9. Yeah, this one. I think we'll have this one operate out of Romania. Okay, so that's done. Axis rail, no. Axis naval, no. Soviet rail, yes. We can begin Soviet rail. And four combat steps per turn on rail lines. Let's take a look. Zoom back out. I think we'll kind of just leave it alone for now. Because we're trying to, honestly, we're trying to like form cohesive line. Right now we're kind of scattered. We We don't even have anything in the Stavka box, so that kind of stinks. Alright, so it's initiative determination. So it is Axis initiative. Next turn will be Soviet initiative. So we're going to start with our move combat shit first. Stavka will set to the side. I'm going to toss all of these in the chit cup. How do I do that? There we go. Alright, so first things first. We're going to do movement. And let me just look up the rule for force march. I think it's 2 extra movement points, and we'll be doing a lot of that this turn, I think. Force march. Come on. Yeah. Oh, force. Oh, there is no forced march for mud turns. Alright, so easy enough to remember. Okay. Let's start with the south here. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll pick up a victory point for Odessa. We're up to 22. I think we need 28, 29 to win. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forgot about this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll just do that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Obviously, the strategy here is we want to try and start to form 1, 2, the line. Alright, so just to confirm, nothing and nothing. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2. So that is a mountain with 4, so go no further this turn. And let's see, rough terrain is 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's another victory point for the Axis. 5 or 6 to go. Let's see. These guys can go 7 hexes, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then crossing the river is 6. And then the woods would be 7, 8, so we can't go there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go there. That works. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then they wouldn't be able to move into there. That one into there. Alright, so that's a major river. That's +2 to cross. 3, 4, 5. Two, 3. No, that's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not great. This move is maybe too aggressive. Whereas I think the Soviets will begin to retreat out on their own. I am fairly certain. I am, of course, certain because I am playing as them, but it makes sense. We don't want to lose a ton of steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We don't want to lose a ton of steps unnecessarily. And that is certainly what we would be doing. Alright. So marsh 2, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. Oh, there's a Zach there, so they would need to stop here. Do that. What do we have for an attack? 10. 10. 20. So 4 to 1. And then we have a city shift. Would be 3 to 1. Our mech is halved. We really can't count on that to do too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. see. Okay, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And let's revisit the supply rules so I don't make the same mistakes I did last time. So, we can trace 7 hexes to an in-supply depot, or 3 hexes to a supplied Panzer army supply source. Okay. So, our chain is in essence 10 hexes then. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 6 there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Okay. Keep going. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, and I didn't count the first wood. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just so we have some of the line, we'll go there. All right. So that is everyone, unless we want to draw back our out of supply units. But we do not. We do not. So that is the German move chit. Let's zoom out for a moment, and you can kind of see how it's all starting to come together. Oh, the Soviets have a city defense hex in Vitebsk, and they will leave it there. But they will also put the other one. Where are the Germans? They will put one. Oh, here, I suppose. Maybe here. I don't think they can get that far this turn. I guess we'll put it here. Does it have to go in a city? Ugh. Not have my scenario book. City markers. Cities without a city defense marker are treated as towns. Okay. So it does have to go into a city. So let's just... Oh. We'll put it there. Cities without city defense markers are treated as towns. Alright. So let's pull our first chit from the cup. Let's see what we get. Alright. So, German combat. And I cannot tell you how many of these I plan on doing. So, let's see. Right. Motorized units no longer double their attack strength. The pain. Alright. So let's do a 6-1 here. And a 5 is a defender eliminated. Go there. Here, we can go 13 to 6 is 2-1, so shift that to 1-1. So if we do this for combat support, it would be 9, 13, 17. In that case, yeah. Still not gonna get that one. That wouldn't even give us the shift. 6 to 10 to 2 is 5 to no. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Yeah, we'll do the max odds here. That's an exchange. And that's an airdrop unit, so we can at least be somewhat happy about that. Let's see, Vitebsk 5 against 10 and 20. Oh, that's 8. Duh. 18 to 5 is 3-1. We can send this. That would make it 4-1. Then shift it to 3-1. Let's roll it. 2 on the 3-1 is both lose 1. Well, so now that is 3, 6, 8. 16 to 3, so 5-1, 4-1. And let me just double check. But I think when I use yeah. Oh. You know, one thing that I'm always kind of confused about is the way that this is written is that it makes it seem like you can use the air multiple times in a single round. I know you can do it multiple times per turn, but this makes it kind of seem like you could do multiple times in a single round. I don't think that's the case. Otherwise, that seems like it would be pretty powerful. Each attacking unit may only attack once per combat round. Maybe it falls under that? I suppose. Alright. So we soften them up a little bit, and we can have a better chance at taking it next turn. 9, 11, 6. Seven with the town. Does the minor river do anything? 8, 10. That's one shift. We don't really need to do that attack. Let's see. Here, however, let's do the risky 4-1. I say risky, it's not like super risky. 4 on the 4-1 is a DR star. So we can go 1, 2. We'll go in there. We'll do 9-1 here. The 3, so it's a DR star 1, 2. Alright. We'll do the attack here as well. DR. This one does not have a place to retreat, so it is eliminated. Let's see. Who else? Who else? Who else? No combat allowed across that hex side. So I do think that that is going to be it for combats. Let me bombard this hex here with this unit. We have a -1 to the roll because of the weather. And since it's a clear hex, it is a 4-1. And we will lose, obviously, the one factor. My Discord keeps beeping and it's driving me nuts. Alright, so this unit here will hammer the same hex. And that's a dead unit. Just too bad because it was a pretty good one. Do we want to fly an air mission here? know what? Yes, we will. We'll hit this hex here. And we get lucky again. Another removal. That's really, really good news. Yeah. Yeah, that is fantastic news. So it definitely makes it a little less likely that they could take a shot at those Panzer units, which are currently sitting out of supply. Alright, so that's the combat. So let's go to our next chit. That is 2nd Panzer. 2nd Panzer, where ist? That's 1st Panzer. What? There's 3rd Panzer. Oh, 2nd Panzer. Here you are. Well, I think that what we should do, let's just check charts. Out of supply. Out of supply does give a DRM. It does give a DRM. I don't know why it's not listed here, because it's easy to forget, I think. -2 DRM on attack. So, let's see. What kind of odds is this? 8, 13, 13 to 3. It's 4 to 1, -2. So you have a really good chance of taking another step loss, so it's really not worth it. So I guess we will do... Oh, these can't be that close to each other. They have to be further. Right. There's some rule about that where they can't be that close to each other. I guess, because, I mean, I guess you could really kind of, I don't want to say cheat, but like get a ton of more activations than the design intends. But I can never find where that rule is. Let's just type in the word range. 36 references. Well, you know what? Maybe it is a rule that I invented in my head. Let me just check the scenario book. Yeah, I guess maybe maybe I invented a rule in my head. Possible. First and second panzers to the activation cup immediately after use, provided they are not within 8 hexes of each other. They're second and third. First is way down here. Ah, that's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking of. All right. You know what? Let's do this. No. Here's the thing. We are going to move those up. We're not going to do any attacks. So second Panzer is one of the ones that we can draw again, I believe. There should be 2 chits in there, so we don't have to put another one back in. Alright, Soviet move. Fortunate for them in many cases, not so fortunate in others. So, let me just look at the movement rules relating to Zox. Again, this is one of those, you know. Yeah, you cannot move from Zoc to Zoc. So there is no Zoc here, so these units can kind of flip away. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. Stick there. You I will put there. You I will put there. One, two, three, four. These guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will hold the last man. Get in there. We'll go there. Here we will issue standfast orders as well. Let's withdraw here. Let me make sure that I haven't violated stacking 4 combat units, 2 armies, 3 corps. Great. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then 1, 2. I guess kind of my strategy as the Soviet right now is to give a little and then hope for the best. All right. So now we'll go back to the Czech Cup and we get a counterattack. So let's roll. So we have 9 counterattacks to do. I have to conduct them at least a 1-3. And that means, unfortunately, I'm gonna pull some of those away. Well, these guys can. They have nowhere to. Yeah, I've pulled back. I've pulled back too much. So there's only a couple of places that can counterattack. This is a 1-2. This is a 1-3. Damn, I didn't really think about that. So all right, I guess we'll let Germany remove 9, 3, 4. I have to start with ones that are adjacent. Five. These are all 2 hexes away. 2 hexes away. 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that's a pretty bitter pill to swallow. We just need that logistics chit to come out so we can get back in supply. Try and do something with our panzers. Oh, hey. Alright. So let's look for supply concerns. I guess I'll start by just turning these on. Is there anything out of supply? I guess this one might be out of supply? Question mark? Supply, supply, supply. Mm. Oh, I forgot about you. You are now isolated. I'm going to say that this guy is in supply. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Yeah, so everyone is in supply. I don't see anyone that's out of supply. Or the Germans. Soviets. This guy. Point 5.11. All right, line of communication. All right, you're isolated. All of these guys are in supply. I don't see any supply issues for the Soviets either. So, all right. Next, 3rd Panzer. And we will, I think it's battle, then move, or move and then mech only. All right. So 9, 11. Got 1. Or, yes. Leave it here for now. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2. Okay. All right, so 6. Let's squeeze this one in the middle here. 13, 17, 22, 24. Let's see if we can keep up our luckiness with the bombards. And we do. All right, so 24 to 3 is 8 to 1, so max odds attack. We get a 1, which is a DR star. 1, 2. We're going to leave 1 behind. Let's see. 6, 10, 16. Would that be? That's what we'll do. To the next one. First Panzer. Down here in the south. Alright. We'll move. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then do we have enough to get a decent attack going? 6, 8, 12, 14, 18. 3 to 1. And I guess we'll keep up the barrage efforts here. That is another successful one. So it's a 6 to 1. Another DR star. This time we will not take the X. Right? What the hell? Let's do it. Let's turn off command. All right. And towards the end of the turn here, 4th Panzer. All right, so now we have 9, 13 to 5. Should be a 1 to 1. Not good. All right. Let's move. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do that. And then maybe 5, 6, 10, 14, 19. We can get it to almost 4 to 1. You know? All right. 2nd Panzer. All right. So 2nd Panzer. Let's check out your command range. So it's everything. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't want to attack there, but 10, 12, 6, 16, 25, 6, 25 to 6, 4 to 1. I think we have a shift for the woods. Oh no, but we are -1 factor. So 4, 4, 2 is 10, 13, 16, 20, 6 is 3 to 1. All right, let's fly our air mission again. That time it doesn't work. Or actually, it makes more sense to use that as combat support. So that's what we'll do. With 4. 24, 6, 12, 18, 24. It's 4 to 1. 5 on the 4 to 1. DR star. DR star. And here, I just don't have enough, I don't think. Alright, so last off we have 1st Panzer again. We're set up nicely for some attacks. Here, let's... Alright. So, 6, 10, and 6, 8, 18, 5, 22 to 5. Alright, let's fly another air mission. We'll roll our combat with the 3. So that is 18 to 5 is 3 to 1. Or 18 to 6, yeah, 3 to 1. So both lose 1. We have to take an armor step loss. It's too bad. Alright. That is the end of the chip phase. Soviets didn't play Stavka since there's nothing in Stavka Reserve. We got all about our Sturm gun and our tank support. So, typical of me to forget those things. Alright. That is more or less the end of the action sequence. So let's see what else we need. Alright, so we'll move our German depots. Right. Alright, so it's mixed, so we're using this middle column here. So let's start with the one by Riga. Four, so we can move 4 hexes. 1, 2. This one here. 3 hexes. 1, 2, 3. This one here. 3 hexes. 1, 2, 3. One in Kiev. 4 hexes. 1, 2, 4. This one here. 1, 2, 3. This one here. 3. 1, 2. All right. Then air supply isolated. So we can eliminate our 2 isolated Soviet units. And what is that? Right. So now it is October, and the Soviets will have initiative, and the Soviets will get their first replacements, and they will also get more reinforcements. And it is just in time too, because the line is getting a little thin. So it's a little hairy. And there are 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 4 more turns for the Germans to scrounge up 5 victory points. So let's look and see what's in and their targets. So there's one here they could get. There's one here they could get too. In the center, they're not too far from Tula. Kalinin, Moscow. Moscow's, of course, the prize, but there's a lot of units between them. So let's say this one and this one. Two. In the south, there is this hex here, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sevastopol, 7. Markov. Yeah, so I would say that there are a good number of opportunities for if the Axis can keep up the push, especially here in the south. Because the question will be, do the Soviets, now that they can priority play a chit and they can move first, do we form the line around the bend? Or do we form the line in front of the bend? An interesting and important question, and we'll find out next time. So thanks for watching. This is Mike, and have a good one.